Hi, my name is Donna Jenkins, and I'm the executive assistant to the executive team here at Colonial. I'd like to welcome you today to our series on Advent devotionals. Just a tiny bit about myself. My kids, my grandkids, and I focus our holiday meal around my Italian heritage. And so Christmas wouldn't be Christmas, in their opinion, without a big Italian meal. And so we do that. We share time with breaking bread together, with sharing stories, and of course, with gift opening. This season's family verse I'd like to share with you this year is Isaiah 9:6. It's about the Prince of Peace who reigns. It says, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Here's my story for this Christmas. A young priest named Joseph Moore took the long way home one winter night in 1816, and it was just a year after the ravages of the Napoleonic Wars. As Moore looked out across the scene, he was struck by a profound sense of peace. Snow blanketed the small village in the Alps. Candlelight glowed from cottage windows. Smoke trailed skyward from cozy hearths within. Overhead, countless stars twinkled with radiance. When he got home, Moore wrote the lyrics we now know as Silent Night. 2 years later, though, he asked a friend and choir director, Franz Gruber, to write a melody for guitar. And on Christmas Eve 1818 in Oberndorf, Austria, the two performed Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht at the evening Mass. The carol's startling simplicity captivated listeners. Traveling folk singers began to spread the song, and eventually it crossed continents and languages. In 1914, soldiers during World War I, I'm sure many of you have heard this story, came out of their trenches and crossed the battle lines to sing Silent Night together in French, German, and English in a profound evening of peace. And we know that not all that peacefulness occurred on the first Christmas night. There was a frantic search for lodging after a grueling journey forced by a foreign government. There was the pain and exhaustion of labor and childbirth. There was terror at the angel's first appearance. But there also must have been moments of profound silence as a new mother cradled her sleeping son and breathed in the newborn scent of his head. The shepherds must have felt it as they settled their flocks again in the fields. They were filled with wonder and gazed at the sparkling night sky. Sometimes it's in the darkness and the silence that we are most aware that the Prince of Peace rules. So when is the last time you and your family listened to Silent Night? How can you set aside a few moments this coming Christmas to step into the peace of this Son who has been given, the Prince of Peace? Thank you. God bless. Have a Merry Christmas.